Sorry, I got shit to do. Anyway, sorry, I got shit to do. If you look at my previous video, you'll understand we are playing Ouija board while I'm busy right now. So we have the Emperor. He's the top. We have the Hierophant. He's the bottom. We have Lucifer on the left-hand path as belief or belief. And then we have Malkuth, which is the ground, the kingdom on the right-hand path. And the prediction that I made of this is what it is. You can refer back to the story. I want to go into this though, all right? But it just popped up. It popped up. It was like, dude was like hanging out. The Hierophant was hanging out by himself. And so, yeah, the Emperor popped up. So I had to explain what happened and do the prediction of Ouija board. And I came out with your breath, 7 kinds of cock. Go brush your teeth. All right. You have to refer back to the previous video. It'll explain it to you. But if this is enough for you to understand, you're smart enough. But if you need details and break it down, all right, understand belief in this. You can figure this out later. That's up to you. No big deal. It's relative. Like the Hierophant wanted to play first on the Ouija board. But then, like, the Emperor was like, hey, buddy, I'm coming in. so the devil and an angel sits on both sides and will understand that what they have to say is, your breath smells like 7 kinds of cock. Go brush your teeth. That's actually from the TV series Deadwood from HBO. I'm sorry. I had to use that. It was like in the whorehouse where the madam comes up to the chick and she's like, because like apparently she didn't take a shower. So, yeah. So she said that your breath smells like 7 kinds of cock. But I added, go brush your teeth. Just sounds like necessary. I hope that helps. I wouldn't advise you to say that in America if you're not from America, really. They'd be like, I'm not sure, unless it's an idiom that is already here. If it does become an idiom, like to some degree, like, oh God, sorry, I'm like all Tiny Timmed out right now. Like, yeah. But if it does become an American idiom or phrase or something, yeah, totally. I would advise foreigners to say it. But you can use it in your own language. I don't know. Would that make sense in French? I don't know. But this part I know is American from the TV series. Your breath smells like 7 kinds of cock. I don't know if she says go brush your teeth, but I always say go brush your teeth. That's just something I know I do. So. All right, I got shit to do. Hope that helps. You can refer back to the previous one. Both my legs feel like shit right now. I feel like I got a weird thing growing in inside of me. Thank you, Salina Family Healthcare, Dr. Leah Peterson and Dr. Kendra Smith, in providing the best possible new HIV AIDS injection, Cabenuva, whatever it did to me from being able to walk. 2 months ago to like being completely crippled and not being able to walk. Your breath smells like 7 kinds of cock. Go brush your teeth. Oh God, my back hurts.
surrender to this abundance, surrender to love, surrender. Release your need to control the outcome. Surrender is not powerlessness, but the sacred recognition that you are connected to a higher intelligence, one that flows through you, not apart from you. God is saying surrender. There's abundance coming to you. You just need to surrender and then love. Surrender to love. It is your true purpose to love, and that's confirmed here again. With God is saying surrender to love. Okay, so it's your true purpose to love and be loved, for love is the divine force that connects all of creation, whether you are seeking love or nurturing it. Remember that it begins from within yourself. So, okay, God is saying surrender to love, loving your inner child is next. So loving your inner child, so it's important to go within. And where's that? Yeah, going within. Somebody could be a Pisces. Something about emotions could be significant. Taking a deep dive. Taking a deep dive and going within. Self-examination. Checking yourself. Healing your inner child. No matter what anybody has done over here, they're getting prison time. That could be spiritually as well for some kind of evil eye and death magic that somebody's been doing. I'm hearing gossip. Gossip is a form of witchcraft. So that ruins people's lives. So your inner child holds the key to your deepest wounds and your purest joy. Embrace the part of yourself and nurture it with love and a safe space. This will bring deep healing and spiritual expansion. So this is very important to go within, love your inner child, and surrender to this to get this abundance of love that is coming in. And there's actual money that's coming in. Okay, so there's a man that could have been part of this group here. Somebody got dark hair. They're in a financial pinch. They're a little lusty. They're concerned with sex. They got weird sexual energy. They've been pretending. They're concerned about your money, though. This has been spiritually, physically, and emotionally taxing on you. And they don't want you to step into this new experience that you're stepping into because there's a new job, a raise, or money coming in for you. They're concerned about this, these thieves, these mother figure, aunt, uncle. So these could have been relatives. This is all relative energy. This could be family. If it's not family, it's somebody that has been close with you. God is saying, like, this is feeling like you need to separate yourself from anybody that is like this. It's like clogging up your creativity, because this came in reverse. 333, you could be seeing 33. Know that you're supported in your creative endeavors. They don't want you to feel supported in your creative endeavors, and trust your inspiration flowing through you. They don't want you to trust yourself, or feel like for it is a sacred gift from the divine. They don't want you to feel like you're gifted enough to have this abundance and using your creativity, because it came in reverse. But that may have to do with healing your inner child and surrendering to love and healing your inner child and going within. So I know this path is difficult, but God is saying that He's supporting you in this. The ray of the sun is here, so you're supported, and you have all the abilities, resources. You have what it takes. All you need to do is apply yourself, build it, fix it, organize it. You're well prepared, God is saying. You can get it done. You can. You have the energy. God is giving you the energy and saying, I'm working behind you. God will turn your pain into praises. God wants to turn your pain into praises. And And to know that, trust that you are taken care of, trust that everything will resolve beautifully for you. That's what God is saying, wants to take you from the pits to the palace right now. So these people have done a number on you. They had some kind of false documents or something that they were holding on to, that now it's being exposed because like there's some kind of NDA, or like the information is getting exposed and it's being traced back to what they've done to create some kind of false documents or narrative. Because I'm also getting somebody was gossiping about you. You can have a lot of crummy family members who are just out to get you. Somebody may need to get in the sun in some days. So God is turning here and saying you have what it takes to do this, to apply yourself. Just do it and God is behind you. Yeah, you're in a season where all hell has been breaking loose. And God is about ready to move. The devil can't touch you. Have faith, keep active, work out, keep going. Yeah, this is a spiritual war. It is, and it's been a spiritual war on you. It's been spiritual warfare. This is dark magic, gossip, all that, witchcraft. You have the authority. God is pleased with you. God is very pleased with you. So God wants to bring in this enthusiasm and joyous energy after a hardship and these trials and tribulations, so you can turn your pain into purpose, going from the pits to the palace. God is going to turn your pain into praises and your pain into purpose. So whatever you're doing, God is backing you up. It's going to be renewing you. Wants to renew your mind, renew your body.
I want to be able to walk
you may be
again.
shy. This may be something you.
My butt
you may have
hurts.
been like having a hard time getting it. This may be stepping out of your comfort zone, and it's okay to do that, because if you're stepping out of your comfort zone, trust me, you're gonna feel good. You try, and if you try, things fail. But don't be shy for this new job. If there's a work opportunity or something that God wants to do, this career,
oh God,
some kind of work.
Please help me.
Just continue to move forward. You're doing.
Please help me,
really good
God.
soul family.
I'm gonna take a baptism.
Yeah. So there was a man that wanted to cause a lot of somebody who's non-committal, low vibrational. But you're untouchable. They were low vibrational.
Why?
And if somebody was non-committal, or
Why would they do that?
They were just committed to just doing bad things to you.
Oh
but you're untouchable. Really? I want you to know that.
Oh my.
Okay, so if they've been doing something false and pretending,
like, what's
and
your
there's some kind of information now that's expired, whatever they've done has been traced back because there's an investigator now that is looking into this. Whoever's been doing something to steal from you, because thief is here.
Oh, okay.
So these people were in cahoots with some kind of weird stuff they were doing.
Weird.
And God is supporting you.
I'm so hungry. I need food.
He wants you to build together with good people.
I'm hungry. I need food.
God is going to fix this.
Better. I'm starving.
God is building together with you, because God is turning.
I think I might eat now.
Impossible is possible with God. God is saying. Okay, He's like, I'm going to build with you. I'm going to fix this.
I need cigarettes.
You're my baby.
Like the fuck. I need my bills paid.
And He's not going to let anybody chance on your grave. God's not going to let this happen. You have angels surround you. Somebody that was addicted to drama is being exposed, that wanted the center of attention. You have Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael. Your guardians are here helping you as well.
Gabriel.
So this person could have been somebody's karmic twin that was working with a family, or a father figure. Could be significant. It's in reverse. There's a man that worked with some family members. Somebody's mother.
I got like this like weird like Nicki Minaj type of thing going. Like my anaconda and my stomach hurts really bad.
That's a good thing.
I'm so hungry.
So this person could have
I'm so hungry.
people in connections in the police force here.
Please someone.
And this is being traced back. Or you have connections in the police force, or there's some kind of connections in the police force here. No, you're protected.
I
God's
know
got you.
some
You're
people.
6.
I knew some people.
Okay? I'm saying it's safe for you. It's safe for you to come out.
I can't even walk to
This
the
person like, was
dumpster.
flashy, trying to
I tried
put on
to.
a show, but that's
I
what
tried to
so
take my
family.
my garbage out. It was a pain
I
in
love you
the
all so very much,
ass.
soul family.
It was a
Until
pain
next
in
time,
the
God
ass.
bless you.
Oh my god, I can't tell you how hard it was. I don't give a fuck. I can't have these bugs in my house anymore. I had to risk it. And that's what I did. So. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't like it. It's so fucking weird. It's like creepy weird. It's like American Horror Story weird. God, what is going on? Like, I didn't know we went down that road in real life, but apparently we do in America. Well, I guess we always have. Oh, God, I don't know what to do. I don't know. Maybe God knows better. Maybe God knows better what to do in this situation. I mean, it is, what is this? We say in God we trust, so I'm assuming God would know better. I don't know. Unless we just say that. And we do the fucking thing. I'm hungry now. I probably shouldn't eat, but, right?
God told me to tell you, you still got time.
Time to do what? I can't
Whatever
run.
it is that you're building,
I can't run. I can't run.
It's not too late.
I can't run.
The thing that he wants me to stress to you is,
I realize that I can't run. I just need to go to McDonald's.
Your age.
I can't even get.
Number one.
I need to sit
You
down.
look good. You look really good for your age, and even if it wasn't about your age,
I'm gonna die, sweetheart. I'm gonna
you
die.
look good. It's some people that have been through less, they have aged or more. You know what I mean? They age more than you. You're doing it gracefully. This proof. He wants you to know that the way that you aging is proof that he is preserving you for his purpose. And don't forget that when you serving his purpose, you consider too. You're not doing everything just for God. What you want and what he want is in alignment. That's why he like working with you. You don't have ill intentions. You're not set out to hurt people. You're not looking for vengeance for what your mom did. You actually show and practice understanding about what you went through in life. That's why he loved working with you. God said, time is his. You got time. When he put his name on it, that is a direct contract that y'all have. Once he put his name on you, and he said it's signed, it's sealed, and it's about to be delivered. Stop worrying about whether or not you have enough time. There's no restriction, no limit on what he got for you and the people he called you to serve.
General message. You've become completely unrecognizable compared to the past versions of yourself that people knew you for.
I look anorexic. Somebody please bring me food. I can't get into my bank account to get food.
This isn't a karmic energy. This feels like an energy.
The fuck is out there? No, don't come. Don't come. Why is there police sirens out my door? What the hell happened? Stop coming over here. Do not come over here. Do not come over here. If I hear police sirens, do not come over here. What the hell is going on? Do not come over here if I hear police sirens. There's something weird going on.
The people that you hung out with when you were a kid,
What the hell happened?
close, niche, that group of friends, they don't even recognize you compared to the person that you used to be. And it's really got them scratching their heads how you got to this point in your life. You fell off and life just happened and everyone had to go their own separate ways, which happens with everybody. But with you in particular, they're wanting to know everything you've been through and had to overcome. And they're also wanting to learn from you. Like I said, this isn't anybody that you ended on bad terms with. This isn't an energy of enemies. This isn't an energy of bitterness. This is an energy of they miss you. They miss the good old days. But it's been years since you've last seen each other. This is good energy. But you fell off and you became a complete different version of yourself that's unrecognizable both energetical wise, physically, mentally, emotionally. And they're just wanting to know how you did it. I'm getting this person is going through some similar struggles that you've overcome. And they're wanting to come to you to learn a concept like a syllabus in class to be able to overcome it themselves. This is good energy.
Somebody's getting raided. There's somebody that's getting raided, and that's going to happen sooner than expected. This is somebody that was in their like devilish trickster energy. They were deceiving you. Yeah, you've been seeing warnings. You could be seeing 1111 or signs and synchronicities that spirits was trying to get your attention about this person that has been doing some. Yeah, okay, so they're trying to get revenge on you. They could have tried to hurt a child or something. Somebody could have been staying in a hotel or motel. This person is jealous in your neighborhood. That could be getting raided. Okay, this could be a family or a family member. Broke your heart. Yeah, God is saying trust in God is not for the weak. You have to be brave and trust God's timing. But there is a raid happening sooner than expected on somebody that broke your heart. Affirm, I have enough strength, love, resilience to change my life for the better. Know your testimony is going to inspire others and will give them hope. People are going to benefit from what you've overcome. So this person has tried to bury something in medical records or had something. Okay, I see something about a doctor. I want you to affirm, I show myself over and over again how capable I am. This is giving me true confidence. I'm confident. So you could be working on yourself right now. So somebody is trying to bury some medical records. The feds are looking into your complaints. You could have complained about something that was happening with your medical records. So the feds are looking into your complaint now. Could be some kind of HIPAA violation, and they're giving you the benefit of the doubt finally. Maybe nobody was listening to you. So this is going to be moving forward swiftly now. I don't know if there's some kind of commitment. Somebody could have been married, or there's also a person in a cult here. The only reason they're in regret is because they're getting caught now, and they're broke, desperate, on hard times. They were living beyond their means. Scorpio could be significant. There's no same a situation anymore. You sever ties with somebody in karmic reach that has some kind of deadly plans for you, and they're unable to get into your spiritual boundaries. Now, Pisces could be significant. So there's medical records that. So somebody that's obsessed with you, you're obsessed with your energy. I don't know if this is a family member. They're doing something greedy, and the situation's about to unfold and explode and try to trick you. Truth support. You gotta say no. Pay attention. And work on yourself. Yeah, there's a tribe. Okay, there's a tribe in a group family. You've been choosing yourself. I love how I choose to live my life. I love myself. You're loving yourself, and you're moving away from a tribe where there is a red flag situation. And working on yourself. You gotta pay attention. Those who are supporting you, those who are trying to trick you. So, they're obsessed with your energy. You're destined to be in partnership or leadership position. They're trying to sacrifice your industry, sacrifice with fame, grief, and fortune visible. They offered you up to get in a group and do an industry sacrifice. The truth is out that they offered you up to get in a group. You go to download about this situation now. There's justice here for whatever they were doing. They could have been using a voodoo doll. People were crazy. All sorts of crazy stuff. And you're going to be working something new in creation into this realm. You're very needed, supported by the divine. You're here to bring something very unique and working together with people that are equally yoked. Again, you're using your gifts and energy for good. And if somebody that's kind of a man, there's an ice king here. Just know you're protected from this person that has overstepped their boundaries. And the feds are looking into what they're doing. You're transmitting dark or evil energies. And that's, you're getting justice. Yeah, they did way too much. They were banking off your debt. For some of you, there was a family member of female energy. Or a family could work with them as well. Part of a culture how they're getting raided. There's something about medical records that they were trying to trick you on instead of you having it sooner, moving swiftly. Okay? Have a mother eating off your energy. Somebody's going to get locked up. A farm can be significant. You live next to a farm or on a farm. The name Pamela, the initial P or B. February can be significant. E or Q. That could be significant. Name Eleanor or Ellen. Cameron. Something like Cameron. Somebody could take a lot of pictures, or somebody could be a photographer. Somebody's holding a grudge. There's some kind of photo evidence. The name Joy could be significant. Scorpio again. Something about a driver's license could be significant. Somebody could have tried to take your driver's license and go on the run. September 2nd could be significant. Or 1993, somebody could be 29W. Somebody could be 32, 39, or 1993, 1994. The name Zoe could be significant. Sulkin. Or to affirm, I choose to practice kindness even in the privacy of my own mind. I practice warm hospitality, compassion, and spontaneous generosity on a daily basis. I allow it to quietly build my character, and I choose not to tell anyone about it. Okay? So you're working on yourself and mastering something. From a consistently do the inner work to understand myself better, because what I understand and what I accept, I can fully love. Frustration or impatience may be interfering with progress. Trust in the learning process. Mastery, true excellence, is achieved through dedication and continuous improvement. Hone your craft today. Strive for excellence in what you do, soul family. I love you so very much, soul family. Until next time, God bless.
I got laundry to do soon too. Laundry. Gotta make sure that water's nice and clean. There's Dr. or Mr. Batty, I think his name is. He always has good advice.
Inside the small rooms of other people's understanding. How exhausting. You've spent so long learning the choreography of belonging. When to laugh, which thoughts to swallow, which colors of your soul are considered too bright to wear in public. And perhaps it worked. Perhaps they stopped calling you strange. But tell me, when did your own reflection begin looking like someone you had barely met? There are words misunderstood. I have wandered through the quiet ruins of souls who were understood perfectly.
They're out of the freak
Everyone expected.
Huh. Maybe an angel.
Hollow.
An angel with wings.
And
love you. And you will wings in my head. That'd be cool. We all stay like, kind of like a, yeah, kind of like anime. So, kind of like that. I call that anime. Yeah. Oh, wings. And
Some souls are written in languages only they can understand. And there is something sacred in remaining fluent in yourself. So be strange.
kind of like, oh, I can't wait till, what is it, winter time? Yeah, I gotta think about winter till I in AI. Gotta start that.
You will be alone with a creature beneath your name. Make certain you please each other. It is far better for the world to look upon you and whisper, what a strange soul, than for you to look in
What kind of wings? Probably like, well, I don't want bat wings or demon wings. I don't want leopard wings. I don't know what kind of wings it is. There's strawberry wings, but I don't know. Same kind that probably Archangel might. So, yeah. But Jonathan, oh fuck, why did I feel that? I felt that when I said that.
This is how are they doing with your absence? Think of somebody that you want to get a message.
Oh, Jonathan.
This is for you to liberate. If not, donate things. This is how
Not
they
too
do
many
your
people
absence.
know about you, Jonathan. Huh? We've known each other for a
This
long
summer
time.
really fast.
I was introduced to Jonathan when I was a kid.
Quickly and spinal. Very quickly. This person just
And then when one day I went to a psychic medium and out of nowhere she said, you know who Jonathan is? And I was like, oh my God, I've never told anybody who Jonathan is. And she's like, I know who he is.
What it is you were saying to them.
And I was like, wait a
It was almost
second.
like your words weren't
You're not supposed to know who Jonathan is. And she said, Jonathan's your guardian angel.
This person didn't know how to have a serious conversation about the relationship. And now
Scared the shit out of me.
you tried to be serious, you stopped trusting
scared the shit out of me when she said that.
They don't think you trust them now.
That was my secret, my lifelong
They
secret.
feel like they
But I
broke
know
your trust
where
and they
she
lost
said
your
it.
trust.
And ever since then, I've been talking
I
to.
feel like so much more needed to be said. Pisces energy here. Pisces can't do Scorpio. You also have fire energy. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo.
I miss my bros sometimes.
I feel like this person got like you guys had so much fun together when you guys were having fun, but anytime things got serious, it was like this person couldn't grab the relationship. There might have also been a struggle here with addiction, or they might have felt like obsession, but I feel like this person is like obsessed. They're like obsessed with you now. And you might be obsessed with them too. Like the energy feels like obsession. But one person here might struggle with substance, or they might struggle with addiction, or addictive cycles, or addictive behaviors. Person, where you were at. And I feel like you there's this childlike energy in this. It's almost like falling in love with your kid or something. You guys, this person might seem like they're moving forward, but they are super in their head. They are in their head. You might be the fire energy queen at once. They were so attracted to you. They are so drawn to you. They are so drawn to your energy.
Do I see them every day?
I think you intimidated this person to a degree. Your energy was intimidating to them.
I don't see it.
Because I feel like anytime you wanted them to meet you on the intellectual level, they couldn't reach you there. They couldn't meet you intellectually. You would put them in their head. This person feels trapped now. But this started fast and quick, and there's still a conversation that I feel needs to take place between you and this person. But this person is, it's like they know your guard is down, like they know they.
Alright, so the house that y'all saw in that video, it's literally across the street from my house. Originally, funny enough, I had wanted to buy that house, but I ain't had money at the time. It was just way out of my budget. But I just peaked.
Sometimes people park in a position.
Every single night, refusing to go to sleep because of this fuzzy man. They wanted that kid to get some sleep. In their mind, he's tripping, whatever he's thinking, but they started to around the mirrors because he wouldn't want to sleep with all the mirrors around. So they just started to appease him, covering up the mirrors to rid him of the fuzzy man. So I'm assuming it was so bad that it didn't matter if it was nighttime or daytime. This kid would not look in the mirror because of the fuzzy man. So they left him. They left those mirrors there. They left sheets, blankets, whatever over top of them. And they got out of Dodge, man. And I mean, the way they described it is they were mortified. And I don't know, man. It's wild to me. What do y'all think?
No matter how well you plan it, how well you shoot it, not everything always matches your vision. We have a perfect take except the cake didn't hit, and that's
They
perfect,
couldn't
like I
stick
said.
around for that.
Next thing you want is some slow motion splatter, frosting explosions. Oh, and then there was Mr. S'mores, Firefly. I can edit the original and make it look exactly how I want. I love that place. Can't wait to see what you do with it.
And our prayer for you one day. Heavenly Father, I pray that you would cover and bless this person in every way on Monday, August 24th. God, we just thank you for a new week, that you are going to place opportunities and things in front of us, God, that we were never expecting. God, I pray that you would open doors that only you can open. And I pray that you would shut any doors that might harm or distract us, Father. God, I pray that we would just lean into you, lean into your spirit this week, let you guide and direct us, Father. I pray that we would calm our minds and our thoughts so that we can hear you clearly, God. I pray for clarity in our life, Father. I pray for clear yeses and clear no's in the area where we need it, God. I pray this week would just be a week of answered prayers and answered miracles, God. I pray that we would just know that if our prayers haven't been answered yet, that you have not abandoned us, that you have not given up on us, God, that you just have a perfect timing for our lives, God. It might not be our timing, but God, you have us right where you need us. We are in the perfect plan that you have for our lives. And I pray that we would just have your vision this week, God.
What am I
We
gonna
just see
say?
life the way that you want us to see it.
HR
God, that we
either
would be
it's
into your heart, Father, that we would love right this week, Father, that no matter what happens, that we would be forgiving. We would not have negativity, animosity, or jealousy, God. I pray that we would just have a spirit of love, of peace, and a sound mind, God. That we would make great decisions this week, and that this would be a blessed Monday. In your precious Son, Jesus' name we pray. Amen. If this bless you, go share this with someone else because you never know who might need this prayer today. Have a blessed Monday. And thank you for all the people that have prayed for and donated and prayers. I'm so thankful for this prayer community and what you are doing in this family's lives. We are making a difference together. I pray that God will just bless y'all tenfold for what y'all have done for this family. So thank y'all and have a blessed day.
Hey, you all, it's Keisha Nicole. This information I'm about to share, this is for educational purposes only. This is not legal advice. It's dirty leadership must be addressed through justice, actionable justice. Leadership is a public trust. Leadership is not simply a title, a position, a badge, office, or a paycheck. Leadership is a responsibility. People who receive public authority are entrusted with decisions that can affect the lives, freedom, finances, safety, and the dignity of other people. That responsibility must never be taken lightly. Government officials, law enforcement officers, attorney, judges, administrators, and other professionals who exercise authority must be held to ethical and legal standards. When leadership is abused, the consequences can extend far beyond one individual. Entire communities can lose confidence in the institution designed to protect them. This is why dirty leadership must be addressed with justice. Corruption destroys public trust. Corruption destroys public trust. When people believe they're powerful individuals can violate laws, policies,
It
and
seems
rules,
so like
or
if I turn
professional
into a
responsibilities
fucking
without
retard,
actionable consequences, confidence in institutions
like,
begins to disappear.
uh,
Corruption can create an environment where people become afraid to
I'll
report
talk about
misconduct.
that later.
It can discourage witnesses from coming forward. It can cause victims to believe that justice is unavailable. It can also damage legitimate public servants who work honestly and responsible. These are the good moral officials. The solution is not blind punishment. The solution is accountability without blame shifting, manipulation, deception, secrecy, favoritism, abuse of power, or unfair treatment and discrimination based on facts. The solution is not blind punishment. The solution is accountability based on accurate facts, not altered facts, conclusive evidence, verifiable investigations that's documented, transparency, and due process under the color of law. Dirty law enforcement practices. Law enforcement officers are entrusted with significant authority. That authority must be exercised responsibly, without bias, prejudice, hate, secrecy, and intentional destruction of colored people, or shall I say colored skinned people. Allegations involving misconduct should be taken seriously and investigated independently when credible evidence exists. Examples of concerns that may require immediate investigation include false police reports, fabricated or manipulated evidence, unlawful searches and seizures, excessive use of force, discriminatory enforcement, retaliation, abuse of authority, improper interferences with investigations. A badge should represent public service, not immunity from accountability. When misconduct is proven, appropriate, actionable, disciplinary, and legal consequences is demanded. Political corruption. Political office is a public responsibility. Elected officials are entrusted with representing the interests of the people, not using public power for personal enrichment or improper advantage. Political corruption can involve conduct such as bribery, kickbacks, improper financial benefits, conflict of interest, abuse of public resources, secret agreement, favoritism, misuse of governmental authority. Allegations must be investigated through appropriate legal and oversight mechanisms.
Being a judge in heaven is an honor.
Investigations without bias, prejudice, hate, or secrecy or favoritism and bribes.
That's what
When
the
wrongdoing
Chinese
is
do.
proven, accountability when wrongdoing is proven, accountability should follow
Being
regardless
a
of
judge
political
in
party,
heaven is
position,
an
wealth, or
honor. That's what the
influence, according
Chinese
to
said.
the law, under the color of law. Abuse of authority. Authority becomes
Can't
dangerous
imagine
when it
why.
is used for purposes
The
beyond
Supreme
legitimate
Court of
responsibilities
heaven.
of an office. Abuse of
The
authority
Supreme
may
Court.
involve using one's position
I swear to God,
influence
like,
decisions and
Whoopi Goldberg
intimidate others,
was
obtain benefits,
in a Supreme
retaliate
Court in
against critics, or
heaven.
interfere with lawful
Like,
processes
I saw
under the color of law.
I
The
keep
public
always
deserves
thinking, I
officials
can't
who
remember what
understands
movie
the
it is.
power, who understands that power is temporary but accountability remains. A position of authority should never become a personal weapon, and when it is considered a personal weapon with the intent to inflict harm or to inflict danger or to cause death, that corrupt official needs to be under the jail with life imprisonment or immediate execution by way of legal processes. Conflict of interest. Conflict of interest can undermine public confidence even when no criminal conduct has been established. Officials and professionals must recognize situations where personal, financial, political, and professional interests could interfere with their responsibilities. Strong ethic policy should require appropriate disclosures, rehearsal, oversight, and documentation that is accurate, not based on fabricated or falsified documentation. not with manipulation, deception, and half truth, not with false accusations, not with opinions and assumptions, but with straight clarity. Where there is clarity, there is no confusion. Transparency helps protect both the public and honest officials who allegations. Transparency helps protect
In a perfect world, right?
the public and honest officials from allegations of improper conduct, unethical conduct. Not every not every unethical act is necessarily a criminal offense. However, ethical standards exist because professional misconduct can cause serious harm even when criminal prosecution is unavailable. Unethical conduct may include dishonesty, manipulation, improper influence, retaliation, conflict of interest, or violations of professional duties under the color of law. Professional organizations and oversight bodies should investigate credible complaints and impose appropriate, actionable discipline when violations are established. Bribery and improper benefits. Public decisions should never be secretly purchased. Bribery and improper benefits can corrupt decision making and undermine equal treatment. When credible allegations of bribery arise, investigators should examine the evidence very carefully, follow financial trails, interview relevant witnesses, preserve records, and determine whether applicable laws were violated under the color of law. Accountability must be based on evidence, not rumor. Secret dealings and transparency. Government institutions operate on behalf of the public. Transparency allows citizens to understand how decisions are made and how authority is exercised. Secret dealings, undisclosed relationships, hidden financial interests, and unexplained decisions indicate legitimate concerns about corruption. Strong transparency laws, public record procedures, auditing ethic requirements, and independent oversights can help prevent abuse of power. Transparency is not about attacking individuals, it is about protecting the integrity of justice. Fraudulent actions. Fraud can cause devastating financial and personal consequences. When allegations involve fraudulent conduct, investigators are supposed to determine what happened, who was involved, what evidence exists, was there intent to deceive, who was harmed, what laws and regulations apply, and what remedies are available. The facts should determine the outcome. Accurate facts, not altered facts.
But it was fun. It was fun for the run. I bet it made it
Music, podcasts, audiobooks, all in one app.
Who would tell you the
wonder
truth
if I'll make it in a second.
in your life, even if it meant losing you?
I don't know if I'm going to be part of it.
So you are the kind of person that is willing to be brutally honest about things, and stand up for things, and speak up for things
So I know.
that most people want to be quiet about, stay silent about, keep the peace about. And even if it means losing the most important thing to you will say something about it if it is not right. And I keep hearing the heart of the matter. This is actually the heart of the matter. King of Swords and Reverse and the Two of Swords, selfish indeed. A lie that ended things sleeping, so I'm kind of whispering. Very nice. Page of Cups. Illusion revealed. Surprise. Surprise. Page of Cups can be a child. It can be not an inner child, your inner child. It can be unexpected surprises. And it's in this card, like it's always giving me when pigs fly. Like it's like a very surprising happening. This is for you. This is this energy of it doesn't matter who or what it's about. You are going to be the one to pop the illusions. Even if it means you'll lose people. You get narratives twisted about you. Because you believe clarity is love. Even if it makes you look bad. I think that people get scared and they walk away from you because, or they disconnect from you because they don't want to learn anymore. Like, people, when they come into your energy field, they are very aware that they're going to hear the truth and it's probably going to be ugly. And so, if people create distance with you, you know it's because, like, they don't want to know about themselves at that time. See, disconnected from learning. But you're not about to lie to kick in because you want people, you want to see people set free. Even if that's uncomfortable. Six of Cups. Oh, and the Six of Wands. 6-6. And I think right now, the brutal, honest truth that you're trying to accept is trying to put the past in the past. This is kind of giving me that the past is still, you know, an echo in the background of your life. And you're truly trying, with your whole heart and soul, to let it be the past. To no longer be haunted by it. To no longer be haunted about how it is that you speak up for yourself or the people that you love. For illusions. For lies. For manipulation. I think that's what makes it so difficult is you just seen such a injustice here. And you didn't want to let go until that injustice was heard or sorted for yourself or the people that you love. It was so difficult to let go because you recognized that there was harm happening, not just to you but to others. But it's also extremely unfair for you to stay stuck in a place where nothing is moving. No matter what you do, what you say, how you advocate, nothing changes if nothing changes. And the best thing
for you to do today is recognize that not everybody is going to come with you because of your willingness to be so open and transparent and honest. That's very scary for people. But it's unfair for you to deny that part of yourself to make people comfortable. So it's just time to move on, and it's just time to move forward in this way of accepting yourself for who you are and accepting yourself or others for who they are. And if they don't want to be part of your life because you are so brutally honest about everything, because you can't lie, but your spirit will not let you. See, this is where you realize you were resisting. No matter how you try, you can't wear yourself down. And if people don't have the capacity to hold you, they don't have the capacity to hold you. If you're too much, could also be brutally honest truth tellers as well.
So your family members are saying that if it wasn't for your decisions, okay, you would have never struggled. Okay? It was because of your decisions, and let me tell you something, we can admit that our decisions, okay, made us go through stuff in our lives, alright? And made us struggle. But the thing here is, your family members, they protected rapists, they protected abusers, okay, that abused you. Not only that, but they helped many of your cousins, many of your family members as well. It didn't matter if they relapsed, okay, or they went back to an old habit, alright, they still were there, okay, to help them get them out of that place. And it's not like you basically were rejecting resources and help because you didn't receive any. You didn't receive any, okay? You had to plead and beg and ask, and you did. You asked for help. These individuals turned you away. There's a double standard that your family members had with you, and they still do, which is they help other people.
Welcome back to the haunted house next door. Today on the haunted house next door, you will find me at the Brickyard, which is right behind Heroes. If you were passing through Heroes in Old Town, Wichita, Kansas, you would have landed right here at the Brickyard. And as we know of the Brickyard today, it is home to live music events, and then of course the restaurant part called the Public at Brickyard. So in about 1999, they opened the Brickyard, but the restaurant didn't come until about 2012. But did you know that it was once actually called the Wichita Casket Company? Yep, it was once a casket factory. And this was a high-end casket factory. They first were originally located over on South Water Street, but they outgrew their space. And they were looking to be in the next area, so they specifically had this building built for them in 1916. And the thing that shocked me the most was this was in production from 1916. They were able to move it in 1917, all the way until 1987. 1987, I did not know that they were literally still making coffins or caskets downtown until 1987. So if you're like me, you're like, well, what happened? They just stopped making caskets? Like, well, the building doesn't look like a factory anymore? Correct. In 1987, there was a fire, and the fire consumed the entire building, and all that was left was this exterior shell. And it stayed that way until 1990, and this picture is from 1990, when they started doing some construction work on it in order to stabilize the building and figure out what the next plans were going to be for it. So what did a coffin factory look like back in the early 1900s? Well, something like this. So they would have had men and women in there working, doing woodworking, making these coffins, and really not a lot has changed since the process, back then. Obviously, each one back then was handmade there in the facility, and now, things are more mass produced. But I love to see these old photos and imagine, the love and care that went into making these decorative pieces that went on the coffin, to make that special for individuals. And it's just very interesting to look at and learn about, the early 1900s and how things were. Now, this picture is going to be towards the end of the era. A lot of those materials are still used, and I think it's kind of the end of in-house, production of some of the fabric pieces. But you can see that, these warehouses, this is what they look like. So I know you're like, Candy, thank you for the history lesson, but what happened here? Why is it haunted? There are no reported deaths in this building. There are no reported accidents in this building. So this sort of activity that people are experiencing in this activity is very unknown and cannot be placed to one specific incident or ghost haunting. But I had lunch here and I talked with a server who told me about some of the different things that happen while working at this place. She said one of the most interesting things is that when you are further away from the building, it will look like there are shadow people. And so you'll often think, oh, somebody's like approached and they need, help like figuring out where to sit. And then they will go up there and there will be nobody there. They said that things mysteriously move around. So they may have left something in one place and then they come back and it is strategically moved somewhere else. If you go to the public and you eat there, what's pretty cool is when they bring your receipt, they put it in a book. And so in these books, they're super old books, and you can open the book and then you sign your receipt. And if you want to, you can graffiti these books and write your name in them. And they said that bringing in the books may have brought in the energy because the books are the ones that seem to move around the most. I just love patio. I love a patio bar. Give me a beer. Let me watch a live show, and I am good. So you need to check out the Brickyard Public downtown Wichita. The address is 129 Rock Island, and it looks just like this. I just took this picture. So the things that I love is that you can feel the energy when you walk into the place, and you can either go down, and it's giving you the directional signs of where to go. But these are the original bricks. This is all part of the original building. You want to go up. This is all original. This is what they saw back in the 1916s. This is how they built it. And here's my proof. This was so funny because I was telling people that this place was a coffin factory, back in, 2012, whatever. And people are like, I've never heard of that. There's nothing to be found online about this. Candy, you're so crazy. And then they went and put this plaque outside. And I proved it. Like, thank you for that, Wichita. I went to go take a fresh picture of it, and it's gone. Right there, done. Thanks again for watching and listening to me ramble about all things history, Old Town, ghosts. If you like it, please follow along with me. I have so many more stories to tell, lots more personal stories. But yeah, like, share, repost, all the things. See you soon.
And this is perfect for any of you that are, or you previously were working with customers, maybe you were working in the retail space, food industry, call center, and you're looking to stop working in the office or in the stores and work from home. This is a great opportunity that is beginner friendly, and it also gives you great benefits as well. So if you're interested in learning more about the company, the job, what is required in order to apply, and how you can find the job, stay tuned. Okay, so the company hiring is Nestle USA. They are one of the largest food and beverage companies, well known for different brands like Coffee Mate, DiGiorno, Cold House, Stouffer, Purina, Hot Pockets. And so the position that I'm sharing today is the customer accounts associate, and this is a salaried role. So they're paying from $58,000, which equates to $27.88 per hour, all the way up to $85,000 per year annual salary, which equates to $40.87 per hour. This is fully remote all across the U.S. It's a full-time position, and in this job, you are basically helping the accounts managers keep major retail accounts running smoothly. So from day to day, you're reviewing productions, billing issues, pricing issues. You're also updating customer product information, processing paperwork, customer forms, coordinating promotions and new product launches. You're tracking inventory, communicating with distributors and internal teams, and you're maintaining reports and spreadsheets. So in order to qualify, you do not need a degree area that is only offered but not required. However, they are looking for someone who has at least 1 year of relevant work experience. So that's why I mentioned if you're coming from the retail field, if you're working in Target, Walmart, I don't know, Best Buy, CVS, and or you work at a food center, call center, maybe working in hospitality and you want to work from home. Anywhere where you work on this, people with questions, comments, concerns, purchases, if you're a customer service experience that's relevant for this particular position. So that goes across the board. If you were an administrative assistant, sales support, if you were a customer service representative, if you work in data entry or office administrator, this is great for you. So they are currently hiring. The applications are still open. Great for anyone, like I mentioned, one fully remote, not going back to the office. This is great. It also plays very well, especially for not having a whole lot of experience. You're working with a Fortune 500 company, and there's no sales quota if you're not working in sales, so there's no cold calling in this role. And it's primarily behind the scenes role, and there is a great opportunity to grow to a higher level within account management or sales operations. So if you want to apply today, you would have to go over to their official website, jobdetails.netsy.com, and keep scrolling until you find the job position. Customer account associate role. It's going to say Alberton, but this is fully remote. They're looking for remote location, so apply. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section, and go ahead and follow for daily job leads to the this one.
Some of the things that we have completely changed, and I heard to understand how we got here, we have to go all the way back to the beginning. And we have to all the way back to the beginning to understand how we got here. So we're gonna do a job feedback and just kind of figure out where you've been with this person and how their opinion has changed from the beginning. For some of you, this is someone outside of yourself, and for some of you, this is you. I don't know about to cry. No, this is very personal. Either way, whether this is, again, someone, I feel like this is also a message part. We have inner child healing. I've never even seen this card in this deck. So we have to go back to the beginning. We're talking about you. Going inside to explore our authentic feelings and parts of us that may have been rejected and labeled as inappropriate or too much by others, especially by our caregivers. I have made and used excuses in order to control or sabotage our connection. But now I realize the only way to heal is to mend, acknowledge, and forget my past.
So for some of you, this is just directly a message to you, from you, like being proud of how you healed. And for some of you, it's like your inner children. To figure out how we got here, we have to look at the past. So possibly you and someone else have had struggles with your healing your own inner child, and that's why they had the opinion of you that they did. And like both of you, like just maturing. And again, some of you, this is just your inner child talking to you. So I feel like it's both, honestly, because if it is, you know that you've done some inner healing. But it does feel like there's someone else who's also done some healing. Figure out how we got here. Let's look at where we've been. Difficult differences. Okay, sorry. Well, look, it's even if you and whoever else this is have had your own things, because we all have our own battles and our own things that we have to heal from, and somehow when two people meet and they're unhealed, they go head to head, toe to toe, and those inner little demons just go at each other. And we have a divine masculine that came out with this as well. So gender non-specific, but since we are getting like opposites and then also opposites, also signifying growing up, right? And whether this is from the femininity or masculinity, and really embodying either or, which both, right? Clarity of focus, generosity of heart, powerful presence, ambition, discipline, largeness of mind, risk-taking, assertiveness. However, we're going to look back at our differences and being unawakened. Our differences drove us apart, and it angered me that you didn't understand where it was coming from. It still pains me that we can't come in agreement even if we love each other. So this may be like two inner childs just like beat each other. And since there's been some healing, being able to express like, oh, why can't I understand you? Why can't you understand me? And it's because neither one of you had healed something here. And it feels like the change isn't just that you've healed your inner child. The change is coming because they've healed their inner child. Separating. We also have August 6th to September 21st. So right now, and also making significant summertime ice cream films. June 21st to August 5th as well. Attempts to conceal their feelings. You know, and that's what it might be too, like with yours. You might have, we've gotten kind of this energy before from reflective, very expressive, very like a high inner child, even if you're not healed, like it's very loud and rambunctious and aggressive and, you know, like just running into walls constantly, where there's more masquerading like I'm fine, everything's fine, and that's both, again, the differences of what you both need to heal and what you both have worked on. Yeah, let's do it for you.
All electric? Yeah, right. I bet this thing doesn't even run.
Absolutely. You know, if you go to Disney World, for instance, down there.
My opinion is that a lot of presidents are like they're walking around there being with old, but they basically are people are
Power off.
Sure. Opening the power manual.